Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to connect Salesforce to Postman in 2024. Postman, of course, is a powerful tool for testing APIs, and Salesforce provides robust APIs for accessing and manipulating your CRM data. So today, we'll walk you through the steps to set up this integration seamlessly. So make sure to stick by, let's dive right into this video and simply, let's get started. Before we start with this video, make sure to watch us from now till the end so you have full experience. First, you'll need to go and open a browser. For me here, I'm using Brave, and for you, you can use whatever you want. So go to the URL section example. Make sure to go, first of all, to salesforce.com. Hit the enter button. This should take you right away into the home screen, main screen. If you find any problem in the language, you can simply change this. As you can see, find like FR, that means French. You can change it into EU if you're in Europe, as an example. Or you can simply just go to this icon right here at the top right corner and go and choose whatever you're living at. Or simply you can choose all other countries' English, whatever suits you. For me, I'll do that. And as you can see, the language will be English again. So if you have an account, make sure just go here and log in, choose Salesforce and log in into your account. If you don't have an account, of course, you can simply just click on try for free and create a new account. As simple as that. You'll have to fill up some form in here and you'll be able to create your account with no credit card required and no software to install. You'll get a 30 days free trial for free after you answer 9 questions example. So I'll just show you here some as example. So you'll have to answer those stuff. Okay, basically just some 9 questions and you'll have an account. You can even get a demo as an example, like if you go here and type sales like force demo or something like that, they have like a demo if you want to try it out, and you can try all the things that you want, of course, before creating an account. You'll be able to do it. Basically, you'll have to fill up this form as an example, as simple as that. So let me just go here and do something like that. So I'll just go here and fill up this form. And yeah, I'll just do this. I'll just do this email as an example at gmail.com, and company, I'll just do tests. Yeah, employee, that one, and number should be this. Yeah, and click on watch now, and then you will have access, of course, to your demo right away. And yeah, once you have your accounts, you are ready, of course, to start now. And to connect it, of course, with Postman, you'll need to go and open a new tab. Go to postman, of course.com. Make sure to hit the enter button. You'll need to do the same here. You'll need to go and click on sign in to sign in into your account if you have an account. And if you don't have an account, basically just go and click on sign up for free and make sure to create your account. You can, of course, create or sign into your account using Google if you don't want to get through all the boring steps of creating or even logging in into your account. So as an example here, I'll just go and sign in with Google for me. As simple as that, as you can see. So let me just wait for the page and set load, and as you can see, I'm signed in right away because I've signed in before, and my Google account is signed in into that browser. As you can see, I'm signed in already, so nothing to do. So now, once you sign in both into your Salesforce, of course, and Postman, and you are ready to do a simple connection between the two of them. Normally, I would use for connection any of two options, like any two options. I would use another third up party like automate.io, Zapier, or some other options like that. Why? Because it will connect the two of options, plus it will make me automate some stuff between the two of them. As an example, but in this video as an example, so let me just go to Zapier in case you want to use this example in the future. It's actually very, very helpful. So you just gotta go to this list panel and check for apps to check if the apps that you want to automate with each other is in here. So example, you gotta check Postman as an example. As you can see, Postman is not here. That's why I'm not using it in this video. And Salesforce is here as an example. So you can connect Salesforce with a lot of other apps like BigCartel, BigCommerce, Facebook, whatever you want. So, of course, to connect these two, we need to go into Salesforce. Of course, for me, my trial is ended, so I'll not be able to log in into my account. But for you, once you are in your Salesforce account, you'll need to navigate into setup by clicking on the gear icon at the top right corner. You'll find the gear icon there. Click on it and you'll find setup. And in the quick, of course, find books, just type app manager, then select it, and then you'll be able to click on new connected app in the top right corner again. Once you do so, you will need to fill like the basic information of your new connected app. You can name the app, of course, and provide like a contact email under the API. enable all auth, of course, settings section. Check the box for enable like all auth settings, and the callback URL field. You'll need to enter the URL basically of Postman, but of course you'll not enter this one. You'll basically fill up this exact URL. So HTTPS, of course, 2 dots, 2 slashes. Then here we'll have to type www.getpostman.com/o auth, of course, also auth 2 slash callback and callback, and this is the URL that you will enter in that. Of course, I'll not find anything here, but just enter that in the callback URL. Then select the OAuth, of course, scopes you need, such as the full access and the access and manage your data API, and you can save your connected app settings. After saving, you will be taken to the app details page, and there, of course, you will find your customer key and customer like secret key. These are essential for authentication, so make sure to copy them somewhere safe as you will need them for the next steps. Now, once you open your Postman, of course, you can simply download it also on your PC. If you don't have it, download it, or you can use it on your website. Of course, you can start creating some new requests by clicking on, and simply, of course, after you go to new, you will need to go and like select a request, name the request whatever you want, and add it, of course, to the collection as simple. So you can click on new. After that, of course, you'll need to select the type of to post and enter the URL, of course, of again HTTP 2 dots 2 slashes login.salesforce.com/services/auth2/token. And if you are using like a production environment, or if you are using for a sandbox environment, you'll have to do the same like URL. Instead of login.salesforce.com, you'll have to enter test.salesforce.com. And then, of course, in the body, you'll need to enter the following like key value pairs like grant type password, a client ID, your consumer key, client secrets, your consumer secrets, and username, your Salesforce username, and password, which is your Salesforce password plus security token. Then you'll be able to start the testing the connection. If you want, of course, to use it or to use Postman in Salesforce, which is most men want to, or most people want to do. Other than that, you can go here to API networks, go to API Spotlight as an example, and you can simply just look for Salesforce in here. And as you can see, you can find Salesforce developer, and you can simply just run anything in here. As you can see, you can run the platform API, the Data Cloud Connects API, and a lot of things if you want to connect us in that way. It's up to you. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. So goodbye.